Star, the one and only Mr. Roman Reigns. Now, I know next week is a big week for you. You're fighting Bobby Lashley. Can you kind of talk about, just a bit of your history and the rivalry?
To be honest, the rivalry with Bobby Lashley is fairly new. 2 nights ago at Extreme Rules, we had a singles match and he beat me. He got the better of me the other night. We both had triple threat matches in order to earn an opportunity to be the #1 contender to take on Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. So we're going to meet next week and go at it again. So this time I have a better feel for him, and hopefully it'll be a better result for me.
Yeah, and what do you think about, his return and how he's done so far?
I think, right off the get-go, it was a little rocky, but I think he's really settled in and he's getting comfortable, and you can tell that, it seems like he's starting to feel at home again. When you kind of leave the WWE and you move around a little bit, you can kind of get out of the shake of things, but it seems like he's really getting comfortable, and he had a great showing on Sunday. Next Monday is not going to be the same.
Well, speaking of the winner gets Brock Lesnar, well, a lot of noise after UFC 226. Brock went in there. Did you watch the fight between Cormier and Stipe?
No, I'm a pretty big fan of Cormier, and he's really into what we do, and he always seems like a super nice guy. But just with our schedule and just the amount of events that we run, I wasn't able to see it. But I did hear about Brock coming in and making a spectacle. But that's the showman in him.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about Brock fighting Daniel?
Just save me some, Danny. Save me some, man. I think it's good, you know what I mean? Anytime we can cross over and just create another buzz, and that's kind of what Brock is doing. So we'd love to have him, in WWE a lot more. We'd love for him to show up a lot more, but, it's Brock Lesnar. He's the beast. He's going to do what he does. If he shows up, I'm ready for him.
Yeah. And after Daniel and Brock fight each other, Daniel's kind of talking about, retirement, but would you like to see him kind of, be in the WWE post-UFC?
I don't see why not. He has all the instincts. He's a natural fighter. I think he'd be able to learn very fast. It really just depends on, where he is in his career physically and his health and his age. But he's a great talker. I think he'd be very comfortable on the mic. So I think, if it's something that he wants to get into, I think he'd have a lot of advantages, and I think he'd have a lot of people helping him to, kind of get on the fast track and get up here on the main roster with us.
And lastly, what are some goals for you this year?
Just to stay healthy, continue to do what I'm doing, just stay, within myself, I have my little girl here. We got 2 twin boys at home, just to be able to balance, the road life and my home life and just this whole entertainment thing and just this schedule, and just, be the best father and, the best provider and protector that I can. That's what I want to do this year.